Let go. Today's video might be the one I'm most excited about that I've ever filmed on this channel. We're gonna be comparing my 911 to the legendary LC500, and I'm here with Drew today.
How you
Thanks
doing,
for coming,
man?
Drew.
Yeah, of course, appreciate it.
So one of the cool things about bringing Drew on is he is the exact same as me in his career. So he also works for a Lexus dealership, and he's had some pretty cool cars even before the LC. So let's talk about that. What was your first cool car before this?
So the first cool car I would say was my Nissan S14, SR20. It was cheap back in the day. Can't get them for those anymore, but that was a cool, fun car. In 2015, I bought a brand new BRZ. Fun car. Me and my brother have a twin. We both had the exact same cars, same color, and we used to boot those around. Then I ended up with RCF, which was great. Loved that car quite a bit. Then I got a Nissan GTR, 2015. And then now 2018 LC500.
You're a JDM guy.
Yeah,
obviously.
I am. Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun. Drew's never driven a 911 before,
no.
So today we're gonna have to see if I can convert him to a 911 guy. And then he's gonna try to convert me to see if I made the right decision or if I should have went with an LC. But the big question for our viewers, I think, is gonna be the RCF versus LC.
Yeah.
How, because they have a very similar engine.
They do.
On the internet,
at
least. What's the difference? Like, what do you find, you owning both of them?
Yeah, so I felt the RCF, you know, especially being in the Lexus world, like both of us, that was like a big accomplishment, you know?
Yeah.
Growing up in the brand, it's like, I need an F car. I want an F car one day, bought it. It was very heavy though. It's also the most common thing you'll read about it, that it's a very heavy car.
Yeah.
Sounds great, looks great. You get the whole, you know, Japanese feel from it. The inside was one of my favorite things though. You get the carbon trimming, you get the race seats. Everything inside is very prestige. It makes you feel like you're in something very luxurious.
Okay.
But it didn't feel that fast.
Okay, interesting.
I didn't do any modifications to it, you know, mechanically, but it just didn't give you anywhere close to a feel like this does.
So is there anything it did better than the LC though?
No.
Nothing, eh?
Nothing.
That's what I thought you were gonna say, okay.
Yeah,
other than the fact that an F badge, which a lot of people wish the LC had.
That's a good point. I have looked into that for this, but I feel like I just can't do it. But the F badge was a pretty cool like heritage thing that, you know, I do wish the LC had.
Another big topic is GTR versus LC.
Yeah.
A lot of people think like those are two different pathways.
Yeah.
What is the comparison? The GTR must be faster.
The GTR is really fast. Yeah. That's the thing. The GTR is really fast. And as soon as you step on the gas, you actually get sucked into the seat of the GTR. And obviously just for, once again, heritage, like, you know, for the boys, like that was a pretty cool car to have. Lots of attention.
This is like a gentleman's car.
It is.
Where the GTR, it's like a little bit of YouTuber or like
100%.
You know, race boy kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about the LC is similar to the 911, it is a fashion statement.
100%.
Because of
I agree.
Just kind of like the styling, but also what it stands for, I find.
Yeah.
And yours being like the red, super rare.
Yeah.
The carbon, I absolutely love. And we both have brown interiors, and that's also
classy.
Yeah, super classy. Okay, so let's dig into, I'm gonna go over these cars in a little bit of detail, and then we'll go for a drive. Okay, so being a big LC guy myself, in fact, one of the first viral videos I ever did was on the LC500. I can go over this car with a fine-tooth comb. My favorite on the front end is, Lexus was really smart about this when it came out in 2018. This daytime running light actually loops into the headlight housing. And it's one of those details that you have to get up close to notice, or maybe even at nighttime you might notice that because of the way it's lit up. And Lexus, being an enthusiast of craftsmanship, also has some really cool details in that same headlight housing. Now the headlights themselves, super unique, and also not in any other car in the Lexus brand, is the way they stack that triple beam LED headlight setup. We also have some signals on the side here that look frosted, but actually go amber color for your actual signals. Andrew has done a few cool mods to it. So we have these Vossens set up. He does still have winters, I've heard, so he drives it all year round. The Vossen setup really pulls together this car, and you might notice, usually when a 911 is parked next to an LC, one of them looks a lot higher because this one is actually lowered on springs right now, which really tied it together. Carbon fiber mirrors have been added to this. There is a little bit of chrome there, but the chrome throughout the actual windows and the roof has all been deleted. We have a carbon roof here from factory. This is the performance package, so whoever bought this brand new would have paid extra for those carbon bits and a few other things like the active wing. The door handles on the LC are unique to only the LC in the Lexus lineup, and they pop out and you can see the little Lexus logo there. Looking back, when this car first came out, and I remember seeing that for the first time, I was very shocked about it. And now looking back, it's kind of closer to an Aston Martin than it is any other Japanese sports car out there. Like when we were comparing it to the GTR, it's just such a different beast. And this detail reminds me exactly of that. As we transition to the back, staggered setup, of course. So we have a wider tire on the back. He's got the active wing up, which I love. I actually think that that should just be up all the time. Not every LC has that, just the performance package, or if you did a bespoke, you could add that. And I think it looks super, super sharp. I would leave it just that way. The taillights on the LC is, I would say I have two favorite things with the LC. One is the engine sound, and the other is the taillights. So again, a Lexus first is there's a series of mirrors in the taillights so that when they're on, it gives you like a layered afterburner effect. If you've watched any of my videos on the Performance Lexus channel, I talk about that every single video because of how much I absolutely love it. And it's like one of those things that if you're parked behind one of these in traffic, it blows your mind because it looks like a hologram, which is really cool. Okay, so inside the LC, this is where I'm nervous because I do think I'm probably going to say, we're gonna drive both cars, but I think I'm gonna say that I like the interior on the LC more than my 911. There's just more to it. I mentioned Aston Martin because Aston Martin has more of that luxury Grand Tourer vibe, and that's exactly what the inside of the LC does. I love the Alcantara on the roof. I forgot that the performance package gives you that because it removes the sunroof to give you carbon fiber. You get that Alcantara. This interior, I think it's called Toasted Caramel. Super, super rich in color. There's so many layers to the inside of an LC, and there's so much artwork and thought that went into it. So this is a 2018. The internet is saying that this is the sweet spot because the newer LCs, although Lexus listened to the owners and added a few things like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, touchscreen, all those things, but still now looking back, even those people who thought they wanted those things have decided that this is the better one because it has the Lexus touch interface, meaning when you're driving, you can just use your finger to use the screen. And by the way, that does two things. One, it makes it so you're always kind of just like sitting back. You never have to like lean forward. And then two, that screen is more recessed and it creates this more simple design of a dashboard instead of having a tablet, you know, kind of sticking out. It's really integrated. And by the way, the mode switch is right here because it's supposed to be in your driver's eye view. Right here, you can put it in. We have normal, custom, sport, and then sport plus, and it changes the gauge cluster on all of those. Which, by the way, this gauge cluster still has the LFA-inspired tack, which can be mechanically moved over to give you more screens. And this was something that was huge in the brand and came right out of the LFA. What didn't come out of the LFA is this. Lexus spent years designing that exhaust note to be in perfect octaves, meaning when you hear one of these fly by you, it's actually pleasing chemically to sound. And that is something that Lexus, no one could see coming when it came to Lexus. Okay, over to the 911. And by the way, I love that Drew and I both have actual colors of our car instead of just like shades of gray and white and black. I like that. I have a green, he has a red, and it's kind of just a little bit different. The front end of my 911, by the way, factory height, has we have a little bit of textured plastic. I've said that in other videos, but for good reason. It makes it a little bit more durable. We have that classic headlight bulb from Porsche and Volkswagen and all of the classic air-cooled cars. We have my frunk, which is very usable, by the way. And then to open the frunk, not a lot of people know this, you can actually just wipe right there and you can open it up. Now, I have lots of stuff in there, so I'm not gonna open it right now, but you could fit definitely a pizza and maybe a case of beer in there. However, the front end does look very small compared to the LC. And that's because of the LC is definitely bigger and also 1,000 pounds heavier because of that engine. And in my opinion, I'm excited to drive them back to back because I never have. Does 1,000 pounds really matter? This isn't an airplane, this is a car. So that could actually lead to more things like comfort, which is nice. Side profile, still with a little bit of that sleekness that we saw on the front end. Staggered wheel setup, a 20-inch wheel in the front, a 21-inch in the back. Very wide tires, of course. I have a door handle similar to the LC, however, when you pop it out, it kind of is still on a hinge, like an up and down normal door handle hinge. And then it goes flush when you lock it or, you know, everything else. And then when you get to the back, that's where this car really comes together for styling. Of course, that new Porsche taillight that goes from one side to the other. At nighttime, it looks super, super modern and just amazingly sleek. And then obviously our signals on the sides of that. The 992 has such a wide back end. It's almost like a wide body kit. And you can see that in these fenders as well, how much further they come out. And it really hides how wide those back tires are until you get nice and really low. We have our vents up here. And by the way, really cool Easter egg. If you go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. And that was one of the little Easter eggs that that Porsche put on this. Lexus has a lot of Easter eggs too. Porsche has on this. My active wing, I actually like it down most of the time. When it's up, it's definitely more of a function active wing instead of like a fashion function wing, I guess you could say, because it really opens up this huge cavity to just let air into that rear mounted engine. And overall, you know, just a good looking car, different from the LC. The LC looks big and bold everywhere. The front of that 911, in my opinion, looks more conserved, looks a little bit more gentleman-like, and then the back end is a little more dramatic. But let me show you the inside. So inside the 911, even though it doesn't feel as couch-like as the LC, still very classy. We have that light brown interior, slick top just like Andrew's LC, black up here, but it's not the fancy Alcantara like he has. I do wish I had that. Seating position, however, is epic. The 911 is like one of the few that you can get low enough in your seat to be a true sports car. Very, very simple interior. It's calming. There is a couple switches, things like exhaust note, traction control. I can like tighten my suspension on the fly, doesn't matter what mode I'm in. I can program one of these switches to like bird's eye view and things like that. I have my volume also within reach, so I don't really have to like lean up. It is touchscreen, so I lean up for the touchscreen. And I wish some of those layers of like turning the active wing on if I want to override it wasn't through there, but it is. There's also some custom ambient lighting and things. I have heated and cooled seats as well. And also my seat has like a thigh extension, which is kind of nice. It is definitely a sportier seat than the big comfy seats that the LC has. Bose sound system versus the Mark Levinson, both are really good. I need to say that. Mine is the start switch, which is nice. It's not a button, it's like an actual kind of like key knob. And as you will hear, I'll let my exhaust open a little bit here. The sound is very different at idle. However, when we're in the pole, I'll be interested to see what Andrew thinks versus his LC in terms of like exhaust note. Because you can see there's a little pops and a little cracks, but nothing compared to the LC. So enough of talking about the cars. Let's experience them and go for a drive. You will notice, and I forgot how like Aston Martin like the interior of the LC is.
Yeah, very much.
Where this is a lot more just like sport. Like
yeah,
it's just like there's not, you have the Alcantara, which is nice. You'll notice the shifter is the little bronze shifter.
Nice.
That's like something on the internet, but I mean, the point of this car is to drive. So
yeah, 100%.
let's get driving. That sounds good. So you can tell already, like the engine in yours is so much more dramatic.
Yeah, it is.
Than this one.
But you know what? You could feel a lot more in this. Even just like it has this throaty sound right from the bat.
It does,
like
yeah.
Even from the interior, as soon as it started, right now that it's on, I don't know if you'd be able to hear that from outside the car, but
I think you hear it better out there.
Yeah?
Because I think inside, people, when I drive it, I'm like, oh, it's so boring. And then people are like, dude, your car sounds sick.
No,
I'm like,
it
what?
has this, like, immediately, it has this really nice, I don't know if the camera could pick it up, but it has this really nice sound to it.
Okay, good. Makes me feel better about it. LC owner likes the sound, it's good.
Yeah, I do.
The way the front end feels is gonna feel so different than your LC.
True.
Because you have so much weight up there.
I do, yeah.
This has nothing.
Yeah, it's
other
just
than
empty.
like, whatever I have in my
pizza
trunk.
box.
Yeah, my pizza box, exactly. The case of beer I have in the front. So I'm gonna get you to do a launch. So we're in Sport Plus. Switch your feet over. Do left foot on the brake, right foot on the gas.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna let go. It'll tell you launch control, so go. Let go. It's pretty good, eh?
That's really good, yeah. See, the LC doesn't have anything for
No,
for
it
launch.
doesn't. And like a lot of people get the Carrera 4S, and I'm like, if that's how it hooks with two-wheel drive,
Yeah.
I don't
Imagine
need
how
four-wheel
it does
drive.
with, yeah.
I'm like, I'm not good enough for that. And it's nice because you can still like throw it around corners and stuff, and like have that back end get a little dancey.
Yeah.
Where I heard like
Which
the
is a lot
all-wheel
of
drive
fun.
just hooks. It's just like the
You
GTR.
don't even have the option.
It just gets
that's
you,
true.
right?
That's true.
Where being like a car guys, I want to feel a little that.
Well, rear-wheel drive's literally the best train you can
It's
get.
the best, yeah, absolutely.
Always has been.
And it's so surprising that a rear-engine rear-wheel drive feels the way this feels.
Yeah.
Because you would think it'd be sloppier, and it's just not.
No, it's good, man.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fun. It still even kind of scares you a little.
It does
you know?
scare me a little, for sure. My Supra scares me more often.
Oh, of course. That thing's an animal.
Because that one, I'm like, I'm going to have to do whatever it wants me to do. And with this one, I'm going to put Dragon Sport.
Yeah.
With this one, I'm like, this will do whatever I want it to do. And it does it well. Even though, like, think about it. It's got less horsepower than the LC. But it is a lot lighter, so
Yeah.
it feels faster. There's all these things, right, that relate to like a good sports car.
The lightweight makes a huge difference on any car.
Huge. Like a Porsche can't touch a Lexus
Yeah.
interior. Like people in the comments are gonna hate on that and say Porsche interiors are better, you know, German.
It depends on what you're looking for. 'Cause
That's true.
especially if you are in a GT3 RS or even GT4, it's like Alcantara. You get the straps for the doors.
Yes.
It's very sport driver inclined.
I agree, yes.
And if that's what you're looking for, which really everybody is,
Yeah, any car guy.
it's really fun, and you kind of want that. You want to feel like you're getting into a car in Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
You know. But then there is the flip side with the LC, and
Yeah.
what I actually love about the LC is that it gives you that whole refinement, and it's
everything.
just.
And that's what I find.
We'll get
like,
into it when we get in it.
Yeah, I'm excited to dig into that because, like, a non-car person gets in my 911. This is just a normal car to them.
True.
A non-car person gets in the LC, and they're like, "Wow, this is a piece of artwork,"
It is.
right?
When you start to use the paddles, do you have to change anything here? Do
No.
you just start using them?
You start using them, yeah.
Really? Does it give you the same? Because the LC, it's a little different if you don't put it to the manual mode.
Yeah.
If you just start using the paddles on its own, it kind of like, there might be some lag because it doesn't know when it's switching back to the auto mode.
You know what? This one being PDK, it
true.
knows what I want to do before I
Yeah.
know what I want
Yeah,
to do.
yeah.
It's so good. And that's the thing, like if you downshift right now, do a downshift.
Rev matches?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like
Same with the LC.
even
yeah.
like do it a little bit. Do rev one more time, go down one more time, and then punch it. Let's see.
Wow.
It's
You know,
good.
that reminds me of the GTR.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because that literally sucks you right back
It
immediately.
does. It really does. And I find just like the handling is so precise. Like you can put
Yeah, this is great.
those front tires like so accurately.
So if you leave it right now, like in the automatic mode,
Yeah.
and just like you said, you're just going to use the paddles as you like them.
Mm-hmm.
How does the car know that you want to stretch the gear?
It just best guesses.
Does it?
It definitely doesn't stretch it as much as I would like.
It'll still start
Yeah.
automatically shifting. There's no timer.
No, but if you do the M,
Then
it'll
you're-
hold it really good. The thing is, I get in trouble with that is the gears are so quick that if you put it in manual and you're not on it, like I was on the tail of the Dragon in a corner and I couldn't shift because my hands were doing something.
Gotcha.
It didn't like that. It wanted to shift. So I always just do like best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So if you want right now, I'm gonna get you. Remember that button I told you about?
Yeah, this one?
I'm gonna tell you to press it and then floor it. So that's what they call a pass button, and it lets the car go over boost mode. So that it actually like lets the turbos go higher than they normally would.
Okay.
And you could pass someone on the track or whatever in person.
Oh.
It's just like a little more dramatic. It's like a NOS button, but not NOS. You know?
It's almost like an F1.
Yeah.
Like you get your spot to open it up.
That's right. Yeah. You just press it. Exactly.
That's great. It's a really smooth drive, though.
It is. Yeah.
It's a really smooth drive. You can cruise this thing for as far as you want.
That's why I went with Carrera
Seats are
S.
comfortable.
Like I have friends with GT3s, and like after an hour or two, they have headaches from
Yeah.
like how aggressive the car is. This one, like we could, tighten the suspension, and you'll feel a bit more of the road. But look at how precise that is.
Yeah, that's good.
Right? It's like a precision tool.
It's like a video game. Almost.
It's like a video game. Yeah, that's exactly it. I haven't drifted it or anything yet, because I'm like, the engine is behind me. I don't know what that means to like geometry.
To play around with it?
Yeah. But like in the LC or the Supra, like I'm definitely, you know, it's kind of fun to kick it out a bit.
Yeah, every time. This drive's so easy. You almost don't have to, like, it's just natural for even when you switch the gears yourself and everything, you just don't even have to think as you drive.
And that's just it. Like, I always heard 911s were good, and people, like, there's like a cult following. I didn't know why. But like, when you feel that handling, especially like around a curve, the car just does what you want it to do. And like, it's nice having a fast car, but it's even better having a fast car that's also fun to drive slow.
Yeah, I get that.
And handling is that. Like, that's where it comes, right?
Because you don't even have to be going fast. Like right now, we're barely moving and you're still having a good time.
And you're still having a good time.
Just a small little twist and you're just like, oh, this is great.
Okay, now we're gonna go drive the LC, which I'm really excited about. And what did you think of the 911?
911 was great.
It's good,
It does give me a similar feel to this car.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you still get sporty, you still get that classy look.
Yeah.
You know, suspension is nice. And as you're driving it, you just feel like you're in like a really, really nice, cool car.
Yeah.
So like, what more could you ask for?
They're so comparable. I will say your cooled seat's better than mine. I feel my shirt flapping right now.
Yeah, you do.
That's
feel
good,
that.
man.
You do feel that.
Like it is, even with it lowered, the cavity of that interior is so much lower.
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel that.
I feel like your car.
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel like you're sitting on the floor in there.
This has more substance to the interior. Also, you have CarPlay.
Yeah. So the 18s don't come with Apple CarPlay.
Yeah.
But you can do an update for it in the shop. So I just had one of the techs do an update for me, and then it's wired CarPlay. But I got this little USB on Amazon, which is in the center console, so it makes it Bluetooth.
Oh, sweet.
Right?
And then everything feels bigger. The steering wheel's huge compared to that.
It is a big wheel. I don't know if the original wheel is as big as that. But when I swapped it, it's a little bit wider. Because normally it's just a full circle.
True.
But then with this, it's kind of wide. I really wanted it for just like where you're holding right now. Because if you open the doors,
it's forged.
Or if you open the trunk, it's all forged carbon.
I should have talked about that earlier.
Yeah,
that is a detail Lexus did great with.
Yeah.
Forged carbon.
Yeah.
And like, they didn't even put it in the brochure. It was just, you bought one of these, took it home and realized there's forged carbon.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that sound. Oh, and the transmission is so good
really
as well.
good.
Even though it's not PDK,
yeah,
it almost feels like a PDK.
Especially once it's when you like the car's pretty warm now because I drove here and everything.
Yeah,
but if you cold start, you gotta wait like I don't know, like probably a good like 7 minutes, 10 minutes of driving it before I start using the paddles. Yeah, that's it.
So that's manual mode.
So that's manual mode. So now you can just do your own thing.
Oh, that's so good. Ah, I forgot how nice that is. Oh man. I normally ask rated V8, like
it's so good,
and that is gonna be such a rarity. Yeah, this is a couch, man.
Throw it in Sport Plus.
Okay.
And like now let it rip.
Okay, we're gonna let it rip.
Because since you're not starting at high RPMs, it'll allow you to stretch your gears, right?
That's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, 3, 2. Oh my god, I did that thing again?
Yeah.
Because it's so fast. I think I'm gonna beat
you're hitting it twice.
I am, but it's good. I really like it. I'm not used to it because the 911 won't shift.
Yeah.
If you're in manual, it just won't
do
it. But man, like even though this is a heavy car,
it doesn't feel like it.
I always forget it doesn't feel heavy.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah, or like it feels heavy in a good way because like it's smooth.
It is.
But it doesn't feel heavy. Like when you step on the gas, it feels very athletic.
Yeah. So the good thing about the car, and especially like cars speak to people's personalities and their traits. Like, you know, a lot of car guys, whatever they buy, that car, for some reason it fits for them.
That's right.
So I love cars, you know, I love like track cars, cool cars, you know, rear wheel drives, engine swaps and all that stuff. And I watch YouTube videos on all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy that's gonna go swap an engine in the driveway.
No.
My buddies are, but
my hands are too soft now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm too delicate.
Yeah, too delicate.
But I want a car that looks fantastic, sounds fantastic, feels fantastic, and it gives you all those things. And everybody will say, oh, my AMG is faster, you know, my M4 is faster, whatever it may be. But I didn't buy the car to race it. But when you drive it, you feel like you're racing it.
Yeah,
and that's really kind of all that matters.
That's so true.
Right? So for me, that's why this car works really well for me.
Yeah, I forgot, even though it's so heavy, I forgot how good the handling still is. Like I know the 911, was a big thing for me, is like how precise it is. This is still right up there.
It's good. The lowering suspension helps it a little bit more
I bet it does, yeah, I bet it does.
But it does handle really well just from factory.
Damn, this is gonna be a tough recap, man. I don't know. If one of these viewers is in the market between these cars, I'm gonna just give them kudos because it's gonna be a hard decision.
That's definitely a tough one.
Especially right now, 2026. They're both rare. So if you were to add to your car collection, like you're gonna keep this, we know.
Yeah, I don't think I could get rid of this.
But what other sports car or cool car would you get?
So it all depends on affordability.
Yes, of course.
But I want to get a Ferrari at some point.
Which one?
I mean, well, the dream would be, you know, an F40, but
oh yeah, of course.
I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'd have to kind of dive in more. It's more so just like that Ferrari brand.
Yeah.
You know, and then from watching YouTube, you ever watch Vintra?
Yeah.
Yeah. So his is crazy.
Yeah.
That blue one he has, you know, and I like that he's, you know, done his own thing. He's modded it. You do all the things Ferrari doesn't want you to do to a car.
Yeah.
Which is funny. Like we were just talking about in yours. Like, you know, mainly it's like older people that buy these cars and they just drive them the way they are. Then you start getting young people buying the cars, doing their own thing and making them cool cars, or cooler cars, I should say.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that would probably be something in the realm. I like Porsche.
Okay.
But I think I'd have to go all in and do like a GT3 RS or something.
Yeah.
In order for me personally
well, because you already have this, so like this could be your road trip
100%
car, and then the GT3 RS could just be like your track weapon. Yeah. And then I was like, I want something I can like the LC. I can get in, like drive to Nashville.
Yeah.
And like have fun.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Show up to venues, you know.
Yeah.
Have a suit on, feel like James Bond.
100%.
Right?
I'm really leaning into the 007 lately.
It's the best.
You know how your license plate's Stark?
Yeah.
I need to do 00.
You gotta.
I gotta do 007. Everybody says it.
It's the only thing that works. To kind of create something for your car that, you know, attaches and embodies almost
That's right.
some sort. James Bond's a superhero to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Right.
And like the old money vibe of both of our cars,
It's
the
so
red on
good.
beige,
So
the
good.
brown, the green on brown. Like that's like true gentleman
That's what you
shit.
want.
Usually we're both in suits, like
Yeah,
for work.
exactly.
We're well dressed. So
Exactly.
It's the best.
I had a Toyota Tacoma actually a few years ago.
That's a good truck. I love that.
Cool truck. Bought it brand new in 21, and I did everything to it, like light bars, like looked like Hobbs.
Oh yeah, did you really? That's sick.
So, but same thing, like, you know, wearing a suit every day to work.
Yeah.
I didn't have that feel. I'm like, I'm getting out of this lifted pickup truck.
Yes, so true.
And then I was like, I need class again, man. And then to go back to something sporty and classy and within our brand, this is great option. I'd say if you can and you get a chance, just redline it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Redline it like gear to gear.
Yeah.
It switches it's instant.
I have
you
to do
actually
that.
feel
Okay.
like you're in a Formula One car.
Okay, I gotta do that. I want a red line
Nah,
because it's the best sounding red line.
That crackle every time, and it's just an instant shift from shift to shift. So
I'm so down.
If you can, just give her some go.
Because even the RCF Track Edition I did a video on. And
I saw that one.
Like the guy told me, he's like a retired cop, he's like, redline it. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. And it sounded so good.
Yeah, and the shifts are just so fast.
I'll let him get a little ahead of us. And by the way, no tints as well, just like me.
So it actually had tints when I got it, and I took them off.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You want to be seen? I like it.
I just want to. Well, I think the interior is a big part of the car.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So you want to see the interior.
Okay, let's redline. Oh wait, it does it itself.
I think it's because you were you're already so high up in the revs.
Damn, but it did it twice. It was like crack, crack. I love that. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so I'm already at 5,000. So much traffic, we have to be smart. There we go. Oh, we didn't have enough room.
Nah.
That's okay.
You know, it works really good, I guess, on the street. Like if you're at a stoplight.
First to second.
First to second to third.
Gotcha.
It's just such a, we'll do it set.
Like my
they
Supra,
don't get there.
Same thing. My Supra with the tune I have on it, when I hit redline, it sounds just like this. It's like crack, crack, crack. It's like choppy. But the average Toyota Lexus owner will never get there. So
a lot of people just drive them like it's a regular car, right?
That's right,
but like you gotta open it up, have
agree.
some fun with it. That's what they're built for it.
It is built for that, yeah, for sure. Damn, I wish these cars weren't so expensive now. I would try to.
They are getting out of hand.
I would try to get one of these for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you think they're gonna replace it with? Because I can actually talk Lexus with you because you know what's up.
So I saw something small about the RCF coming back. But I don't know if that's just for like the GR brand.
Yes.
Where they're gonna just make it on the track.
Could be.
So I'd hope it would be another coupe of some sort.
Okay.
Obviously there's the GR GT, and that's gonna be a regular production car, but it's gonna be like pretty out there on price.
Yes.
And like I'm thinking like 350
I know.
plus, you know. And from what I've read, they're gonna be very particular on who they sell the cars to.
Yeah.
They're gonna research, like they want drivers in those cars. And there's only a handful of Lexus dealerships that are even to be qualified to get them in.
Yeah.
Because they're only sold through Lexus. So that's kind of a pretty cool thing. But as GR becoming its own full-on brand now.
I'm actually kind of excited about it. At first I was like, oh no. like GR is its own thing. And
Yeah.
then they're like, Lexus is gonna sell the GR GT, and I'm
Yeah.
like, now I'm excited.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is great.
We're still in the game.
Still in the game. And I really have like, yeah, and you're a JDM guy too. There's this podcast, it's called Past Gas. They just did a series on JDM history, legends, all this stuff. And it made me even more excited about GR as a brand, like Gazoo Racing as a brand. And just like what it means and stuff like that. And then seeing the GR GT, at first I was like, oh no, I'm gonna want one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to buy one.
I mean, I want one.
I know. It's like, damn, there's no way I'm gonna be allowed to.
No, exactly. I thought the exact same
They're like,
thing.
dealers are not gonna be allowed to
Right.
buy these things. But I'm excited to see what that means for the brand.
It's pretty cool. It's a crazy looking car.
It is crazy
like
looking.
crazy.
And I like that they're like making dealers learn how to race.
Yeah.
Like you have to go
Get in
get
the- get in the game.
training. Yes.
Right.
I think that's gonna be really cool.
What do you think of the LFR now that they've actually
Yeah.
changed the name?
So when that night, I remember like it was yesterday when they released the new GR GT
Yeah.
and the LFR. I thought in my head, okay, the LFR is just the concept that'll never come. The GR GT is the new LFA.
It's the new one, yeah.
But going to Lexus conferences, having a couple too many cocktails with some high ups, it sounds like LFR is actually going to be a thing.
Yeah.
And that's pretty exciting. You know, right now the concept is full EV.
I know.
That's kind of scary,
It
but
is.
think about when the first LFA came out, it was all aluminum.
Yeah.
And they pivoted hard to match what the market was doing, which is carbon fiber. Maybe they do the same, man.
They
We can only
they
hope.
could switch it back.
They could switch it.
switch it back. And you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised, even if they keep it full EV.
Yeah.
Lexus, like the engineering of Lexus is really out of this world.
It's gonna be good. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a good
regardless,
car.
it'll be good. Like
Yeah.
I bet you, even if it stays EV, it's gonna be fast. It's gonna have really quick pickup, and
Yeah.
it'll probably move. And it even already has a little camera that pops out of the back,
Yeah.
you know, and then it flies up in the air so it can record you
Oh,
while
I
you're driving.
saw it,
You
I
seen
saw
that?
it, yeah.
I thought that was a pretty,
I thought that was pretty innovative.
cool little one, you know. Whether it actually comes out with it or not.
And let's talk about that for a second. So, because we can nerd about Lexus, and
Yeah.
I can't usually do that with guests on the show.
Yeah.
Lexus isn't actually, like right now, time and place, they don't even really consider themselves a car brand. They actually consider themselves an experience brand.
Yeah. Experience
So
and lifestyle.
the car is actually just the commodity, and the experience and lifestyle and all the things that go with that is supposedly what is going to continue to separate Lexus in terms of like AI
True.
replacement and
Yeah.
things like that. Because then it's like, oh, it's not about the car anymore.
No, it's about everything
about-
else that
it's
the
about
car
everything.
brings you.
So there you have it, the video I've been waiting forever to do. A 911 owner comparing his car to an LC owner and vice versa. So I gotta ask, Andrew, what did you love about the Porsche and what did you hate?
So, hate's a strong word.
Okay.
But let's say dislike, I guess.
Gotcha, okay.
I loved a lot about the Porsche. It's very similar to the LC. The way it drives is similar. The way it looks is similar. I really like the launch button.
Yeah,
I wish the LC had something like that to just give it more of that driver's kind of aspect to the car.
gotcha.
And then in comparison, what I would say, dislike, we'll say, I'd say interior in comparison to the LC.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you had this interior in
On that
there,
car,
I think that
oh.
would make a world of difference.
That's exactly my answer to the question is, what do I love more about the LC? And that's the interior for sure. Like those extra materials really stand out. It's more of that Grand Touring luxury vibe where the Porsche definitely feels sportier inside, but like that doesn't necessarily mean better, I
yeah,
think.
I agree. Yeah.
It's funny because on paper, like this is like a great comparison because on paper, the Porsche looks so much faster. Like if you just compare specs,
100%.
but when you feel it, and like not even just a normal drive, like we push these cars a little bit, it's like they both feel good.
They do.
So who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah.
Like whatever, 0 to
Yeah.
60, quarter mile time, doesn't matter. It's all about like driving experience. I forgot how good the LC is. Today reminded me of that. So if you're in the market, I envy you because right now prices and rarity of both of these cars are really close and hard to get, especially in the way that we've spec'd these ones. And I would say it's a tough decision. If you want comfort, luxury, exquisiteness, the LC is the home run. If you want a little bit extra, you know, like extra oomph, that launch control, a little bit more of that track day vibe, the 911 might be the choice. But both of them, I think we can represent our gentleman choices.
That's right.
Or gentle lady, whatever. Because it is such a close race between the two. And let us know in the comments below what you would choose between the 911 or the legendary, hard to find LC500.